How's it going, guys? Houchi Nation here, and today we're going to be talking about Fortnite and Black Ops. So many of you guys may know that Black Ops 4 came out maybe like a few weeks ago. It's been out for a few weeks. Many have been saying that it's a really good game and that it's in between Fortnite and Black Ops 4 now, that they're the two main battle royale games. So right now we're going to take a quick look at Twitch. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to follow me on Twitch or subscribe. I forget what it is, just because I stream sometimes and always be notified when I am streaming, so make sure to do that. But anyways, you guys can see Fortnite is still first, and Red Dead just barely came out a few days ago as well, but Call of Duty is in 5th place at the moment. So a lot of people streaming it, even though there's been a lot of hype over it, it's still not first. And I don't think there's any way that it's gonna catch up to Fortnite anytime soon. But as you guys can see in Fortnite, we have Daquan, and we have this lady, and then we have a bunch of all these other streamers. Everyone's on the Fortnite streams. Everyone, especially all these little kids, want to watch all these Fortnite things. And then there's this one lady, her, I don't know why, but her gameplay is smaller than her webcam. But that's not what we're gonna be talking about today. Oh, would you look at that? And then Red Dead just took the lead, I guess. It barely came out like yesterday, and everyone's really hyped about that game. But anyway, back to the topic of will Black Ops beat Fortnite? And just to give a straight out answer, would be no. In my opinion, there's no way that Black Ops is gonna beat Fortnite anytime soon. Alright, that's the end of the video. Roll the outro. In my opinion, there's no way that Black Ops is gonna beat Fortnite anytime soon, or maybe even at all. And there's a bunch of reasons why. There's audience and different platforms and crossplay, and a bunch of other stuff that goes into deciding which one's gonna be more popular and stuff. And the main one would be that Fortnite is free to play and it's not $60, so a lot more people can afford it, even though if they do have the money. But we're talking about kids that probably want to play mobile games that they obviously don't have a job or something, or their mom or dad doesn't want to buy them a $60 game, especially it being so violent like Black Ops. That being said, Fortnite is free to play. You can get it on any platform, which brings me to my next topic, is that Fortnite, you can get it on any platform. You can get it on consoles, all the consoles, including Nintendo, and mobile and PC, obviously. So it's pretty much on anything you can pretty much think of, electronic wise. So that PC, tablet, anything. And not only that, but it is also, you can also cross-play with all those devices. It's not like you're restrained to only PlayStation and PC or stuff. You can play all together, which brings a whole bunch of more people wanting to play, just because now they can play with their friends that have different consoles. Unlike, let's say, Black Ops, if you buy a Black Ops but then your friend you have a PS4 and then your friend has an Xbox, you guys can't play at all. So why even buy the game? And like I said, you have to buy the game for $60, which may seem a lot for some people. For some people it may not, but that's another factor that goes into why Fortnite is obviously higher sales, I guess you could say, more downloads. And then the other thing would be the audience. The audience for Black Ops is way different than what it is for Fortnite. Fortnite, being a more cartoony game, attracts more of the younger audience, kids, or maybe even some adults, but it's mainly for kids and maybe teenagers. Unlike Black Ops, which is for maybe teenagers, and unlike Black Ops, which is more for teenagers and above, some adults. And just for the whole fact that the people that used to play Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, maybe Modern Warfare and stuff, I just want to relive those moments with their buddies on Black Ops or Call of Duty overall. And that's why it's a more mature audience on Black Ops. And same thing goes over the whole price. People that are much more older, have jobs and stuff, so they can afford, obviously, to buy a game for $60. Unlike a smaller child or something, or a smaller kid, in 11 or 12 or something, that doesn't have a job or anything. So they rather just play a fun little free to play game. So like I said, Black Ops being a more adult, rated M and stuff, it's obviously not for kids, just because it has a lot of blood and gore. The weapons are the graphics are not as cartoony, they're more realistic. You have explosions, limbs coming off, blood showing, which is unlike Fortnite, which is more cartoony. Obviously everyone knows it's cartoony. There's no gore, blood. It's rated E, you know, because there obviously there is violence, you know, there's mild violence, but there's no sort of like, you know, blood or gore, people's limbs coming off, or like heads coming off, or blood at all. It's just literally you shoot a character and then they just disappear into thin air, which may affect the decision of, you know, the parents or something, or some kids might not even like the blood and gore. But that's another factor, like, you know, gives a point to Fortnite, just because parents may prefer Fortnite instead of Black Ops because of obvious violence reasons, and because it's rated M and one's rated E for everyone, you know. That gives another boost to Fortnite. And right now, you know, I'm just rambling on about how, you know, one's better than the other. But honestly, Black Ops I don't think will ever go free to play, that's for sure, just because they would lose so much money. There just hasn't been a Black Ops that has been free to play, or any AAA game that has become free to play like Fortnite has. So obviously these are the main reasons why Fortnite is clearly at the top of the, you know, battle royale chain, or maybe even the whole game industry right now. Everyone knows what Fortnite is, and for all those reasons, you know, I said, because it's free to play, it's on all the platforms, and it's not really that graphic intensive like Black Ops is. So for that very reason, I think that Black Ops won't be able to catch up to Fortnite anytime soon, or maybe even at all, just because of all the points I pointed out. So, you know, I just thought I would get this out there just because I heard a lot of people saying, you know, Black Ops is doing really good right now. Black Ops might even beat Fortnite, but in my opinion, Black Ops is just not there to beat Fortnite by a landslide. Yeah, maybe it'll catch up, maybe in the future, you know, maybe in a year or something. But for sure, Black Ops is not just going to come and take Fortnite's, I guess, throne, you could say, for the same reasons I pointed out, because of the whole reasons I just pointed out. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to get that out there, like I said. So I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it was entertaining. Hope you guys liked it, and until next time, How To Nation out.